Everyone, welcome and thank you very much for joining me here on IPO Market Watch. You might notice that somehow my positioning as far as height has changed. Mike made a mistake. Mike made a big mistake. I bought a new chair for my office, and I didn't look at the measurements before ordering, and it's very low. It doesn't even go up. So I'm like sitting really low now, and it's not like my preferred way of doing YouTube videos. I guess it is comfortable though if you're not like doing a YouTube video. I don't know if you ever noticed. Maybe you didn't, because it's like always behind my head. I have a big egg that's chilling back here behind me. Don't ask me why. This is an ostrich egg, a real one. It's actually real. Like they had there was a hole that they poked and got the stuff out so it doesn't like rot. Why I even bought this, I don't even know. Why I have it back here, it's an even bigger question why I even have it back there. Anyway, so okay, yeah, this video is one of my top favorite videos. It's one of my favorite YouTube videos that I will make in all of 2025, because I am 99.99% is what I will say on camera, because you can never be 100% on the stock market. But for me personally speaking, right? This is just strictly for me personally speaking. I'm 100% confident in the stock that I will present to you in this YouTube video. 100%. I've never said this before about any stock that I've talked about in all of 2025. Although I have talked about this stock before. I talked about it when it was at 18 bucks. Right now it's sitting at 21 something. It's fine. I mean, the price target by end of next year, 2026, for me is 48. Who knows? It might reach that $48 price target even sooner. Let me give you an example of my $21 stock using Palantir. So Palantir Technologies, guys, is trading at $175.80 as of the time of me recording this YouTube video. Palantir, guys, went public in 2021, and for the first 3 years has done nothing of its existence on the stock market. For the first 3 years of being public on the stock market, it didn't do anything. But if you knew what Palantir was, if you believed in it, and you were sure and confident in this company and what it would be long term, you just kept on holding and accumulating, right? Because the more you accumulate, the more shares you get, and then when it finally takes off, that's when you make wealth. So I want you to be patient. And when I present to you in a little bit in this video what this stock is about, it doesn't mean it's going to take 3 years to explode. I think it's going to do it sooner than Palantir, but it's going to be a really big, beautiful, long-term explosion, a great stock. This is just my opinion. Never trade according to my opinion, never invest according to my opinion, never use my opinion as your investment thesis. Do your own research. As always, before I get to that stock, let me show you something real quick, and that is something that everyone's asking me about. They're asking me about slide insurance. Guys, slide insurance is something that I called to buy over on my Discord on August 13, 2025. So I told them that I bought SLD at $15.55. Today it is at $17.16 as of the time of me recording this YouTube video. So we're up, we're making money, and my price target is 20 bucks, at which if it hits 20, which I think it will, that's where I will probably consider selling, maybe. And now let's talk about that mystery stock that I believe will be the next Palantir, not Palantir as in the same company, let me get that straight, but it will make those moves where eventually there will come a day, not too long from now, where the stock will be trading at 150 bucks, 160. It's gonna get there at some point. That's just my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean you should copy me. Don't do that, right? Would you like a company that specializes in mission, modernization, and sustainment? Would you like a company that offers things like global logistics and supply, or aviation engineering, or naval engineering, or advanced test training aerial systems? Or how about nuclear security? How about naval deterrent? How about UAS engineering, right? Does that sound good? What if this company was also in space and they offer space systems like ground systems, space flight hardware, or satellite payloads, orbital operations, spaceports? What if I told you this company also does digital transformation? They offer software development, critical infrastructure, digital engineering, cloud, cybersecurity, information analytics. What if I told you that they were also in sustainability and environment, like site assessment, environmental remediation, or environmental risk assessment? Or how about radioactive waste management and radiation protection, which I will show you a huge multi-billion-dollar deal they got involving that type of service. What if I told you they're also in advanced energy, like renewable energy solutions? They offer energy consulting, nuclear energy. They are into nuclear energy. They're into nuclear engineering. They're into commissioning, operational support, and life extension of nuclear power plants. What if I told you they're also in data analytics and cybersecurity? Yeah, guys. That company exists. That company that provides so much for so many critical, like in-demand infrastructures. This company is called Amentum Holdings Incorporation. This is the company of the future. This is the stock of the future. This is the company that's going to become huge. 1, 2, 3 years from now, people are going to look back and say, wow, IPO Market Watch was right. Look how high this stock is trading. Look what a great company it is. And I'm going to back it by telling you not only deals that they got. I mean, I already told you about the product offerings that they have, so I'll explain the deals. I'm also going to show you the financials and, some other things. So Amentum Holdings Incorporation is trading at $21.76. But if you were in my Discord, you would have known about it at $18.63 because earlier this year in March 17 of 2025, I called it buy at $18.63. But don't worry, because 21 is still low. It's fine. I've been averaging up, to be honest, because I should have bought everything at 18. Whatever, that's okay. I don't like going heavy initially when I go into a stock. Although in this case I should have, but that's okay. I ended up averaging up. Amentum Holdings provides engineering and technology solutions to the U.S. and allied government agencies. It offers supporting programs of critical national importance across energy, environmental, intelligence, space, defense, civilian, and commercial end markets. So far, what are we getting out of this so far? That this is a company that has multiple secular growth trends. Let me give you one other example. One of the many things they're involved in, but the trend right now is nuclear energy due to for importance for national security, but also importance for the growth of economies. And there are, obviously the economies of the advanced economies are going to be dependent on AI, and AI needs a lot of energy, right? So this company, Amentum Holdings, guys, is involved in small modular nuclear reactors, and we all know that's the future of nuclear energy. Now, I want to touch real quick on the Golden Dome. The Golden Dome project is a...
Thank you very much. As we make a historic announcement about the Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland from the threat of foreign missile attack. Deploy next generation technologies across the land, sea, and space, including space-based sensors and interceptors. It should be fully operational before the end of my term, so we'll have it done in about 3 years.
Golden Dome defending through innovation and integration. This is from Amentum Holdings website. And if you can get your hands on a stock that is trading still cheap, of a great company with a cheap valuation, that's going to be part of the Golden Dome, it's not a guarantee, but it's almost a guarantee. We'll see. There's a lot of news. There's a lot of things going on with Amentum Holdings being involved in this. Then you're going to make a lot of money. I mean, Palantir is going to be involved in Golden Dome, all right? I really believe Amentum Holdings will be also. Again, from their website, Amentum shows part of its hand for Golden Dome and nuclear power. AMTM is poised for growth thanks to rising nuclear power demand, a recent major contract win, potential involvement in small modular nuclear reactor projects, and involvement in missile defense initiatives. Let's not forget also here on the right, this is also introduced again from their website, that Amentum Holdings is involved in robotics, obviously. On Business Wire, Amentum to create 3,000 jobs in the UK for the nuclear renaissance and defense spending boost growth. Amentum wins prime positions in multi-billion pound, or let's just say multi-billion dollar pound, the British pound, but multi-billion-dollar decommissioning framework to decommission an old nuclear power plant, nuclear site in the UK. Also, they had news for Amentum breaks ground on radiation combined environment test facility at Westgate, and also Amentum, through its wholly owned subsidiary Jacobs Technology, was selected for a $4 billion Space Force range contract. These are just a few of the big deals they're landing. How about another one? Let me give you another one. Amentum Services secures a $1 billion US Air Force contract. Now, if that's not enough, let me show you something else. Look at Amentum Holdings revenue from 2021 to 2025, exploding. It's just going better and better and better each year to reach $12.6 billion by the end of this year. How much cash do they have on site? Well, cash is growing. Every single year, cash is growing and exploding, and now they have cash of $738 million on the side. This is a rich company, guys. Looking good. How about their net income? It's finally turning positive. And free cash flow is always positive. So I'm gonna stop right here. And if you're not convinced, that's okay. And even if you are convinced, you should still do your own research. I can't wait to see on StockTwit's comments next year when the stock is trading like 45 bucks, and people will be posting like, "Get in now. This is gonna be the biggest, the greatest investment. This stock is gonna explode to 100." Yeah, well, you could have known about it at 20. All right, so don't wait for 45. Maybe you might want to know about it at 2021. So as I sit back in this chair that I bought, which was one of the worst purchases ever. It is a comfortable chair. It is, but it's not serving the purpose that I wanted it. So that's that. As I sit back here, and I need a new studio. I got to make a new studio, by the way. And I will. Let me know in the comment section below. And also, guys, don't forget, please hit the subscribe button. Let me finish the video off with this egg. Yesterday in my Discord, I was bored, and the market was, it wasn't anything special. So I told my Discord members, whoever's watching, they know. I said that I'm online looking at something to buy. I don't know what I want to buy. Classic Mike. My wife, that's what she tells me. Like, you always make the stupidest purchases. Like, why did I buy this and this chair? I didn't even measure it. So that's something else you should know about me. That I make this crazy purchases sometimes that I don't even know why. All right, everyone. Take care.